it's a little slow at these times. So now we have a chance, thankfully, to
to
go
catch up.
back to catch up on stuff from 2020. And then if we like those artists, now we can go back to 2019. So this is like between these first 2 months, man, Prez, this is always the treasure time where I get to find the newer artists that I haven't checked for because so music comes out at such a quick value. And then I'm also not able to tell you about, hey man, check this person out because it's just too much we're doing to
Yeah.
cover down on music nowadays. Before I would just send it to you and whenever you listen to it, you listen to it. But now that we kind of gotta be somewhat speak on this stuff to be, to give people some put-ons that's worth it, to sell it to them. It's kind of hard to be
So I think we each got
everything.
one this week though.
Yeah, we got
So
two new artists that we've kind of come across, right?
yeah. So mine come across them. If you seen our review for the ransom, one of ransom, the people that he did a song with on there, or I think it's one of his artists as well, J dot ARR. He was on the song called was it Beautiful Minds? Beautiful.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And but he dropped a little EP. It was four songs. Man, this thing was a gem. First start at the drop of 2021. And the dude on that same level as Ransom on those bars, man, the lyrical content, man, it's just if that's the type of rap that you into, man, this dude is not gonna let you down at all. This album is not gonna let you down at all. And as you go back, like I did, like you're gonna see, like it was. He's been building up to this, and like he got a nice little catalog. This is what he's been doing for a minute, man. Just unique words, unique ways with his bars, stuff like. It's amazing that we can still like be this deep into hip hop and they still finding ways to like flip the simple stuff that the everyday life stuff that you done heard a million times, flip it a different way.
Yeah, who does he remind you of, or is there any like not to say that he sounds just like this person? That's not the biting stuff. That's not what we're going for, but just like for people to kind of gravitate towards his sound because of course we can't play music on YouTube or over here. So what is he? Who does he sound like?
I would say that ransom like that. Like if you like that, you gonna like.
I caught a little bit of like Nick Grant type of vibes, and if you like Nick Grant, which is an incredible spitter, and I hope that's another guy that I hope drops something this year.
Yeah.
As well, I can liken him to though in that vein, the Ransoms and Nick Grant, but just bars, but it's more life related raps
and intelligent bars, man. Intelligent, like he think them through, man. Everyone.
And this is a 4-track EP, right? So you can get through this in about 12 minutes, and if that, you know what I mean. So
you're gonna hear rewind like at least 3 times. I know. First time I heard this, it was like I went like 2 or 3 hours just listening to this.
Yeah, I had never heard of him prior to you sending it to me. So I was like, damn, we got some new people to listen to. I was excited because I was not tired of listening to the stuff we've been covering. By the way, we've done a 2020 wrap up with hip hop and R&B. Go check that out. That's going to be flying over the top of your screen here at some point. And also, if you want to go back to the previous episodes, it says Don't Sleep on the Couch podcast. I'm 8 times Iggy's Loudmouth podcast. So we did a collaboration and we put out 4 different parts on audio or maybe 6 to 7 different parts on video on all the different categories. So go check those out to get our top 10. What did we do? Top 3 rap EPs,
top 3,
and we did
EPs,
top
10 rap albums,
top 10 rap album. We did top 3 R&B EPs. So we got a lot of different things that if you are like us, wanting to catch up on some dope shit from 2020, we're catching up on stuff that we just didn't give a chance to highlight. So this is JR. So the first track on this EP,
I can't say the name of it.
Yeah, it's a French address. I know it's a French address from where we're located in Germany. If you guys didn't know, listening and watching, and I just know if the strength is a French address, right? Yeah. From being there so many days. That's about it. So go listen to. It's called Soulstice, and it's called Soulstice, and as far as the EP title, and man, like Perez said, man, it's just bars throughout the whole thing. We don't want to get too overzealous and
But
start quoting
it's
bars.
not your
But
mixtape type bars. Like he ain't just dropping it and the
mm-mm.
beat is not substantiated. Like everything melds together, man. The way artists just like got away from that whole like that was a phase and then kind of moved on to it. Now whatever they give you is a locked in little moment. Like it actually like flows. They more thoughtful in the whole like it's highly produced.
Yeah, these EPs are quick little time capsules, and I like it for people that you're just getting interested in. Like EPs have always been around, but they were always hard to kind of come by.
You ain't want to shell out that money for them neither. Like I'm only
Yeah.
gonna get 4 songs and I gotta pay $7 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like all that little stuff like tied into it with as well. I think. But now like hey, we already paid for the services, so it's already there. Just go listen at it. I guarantee like you will not like if that's the type of hip hop you like, you will not be disappointed.
And you're gonna go
What
back to his back catalog for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
And but starting off the year with him, man, I'm looking forward. Like, hopefully he can do like Ransom did and like drop about 4, 5 of these things like throughout the year. Just keep me engaged. Keep it up to the same quality though. Don't let it dip, man. And we looking out for you in 2021. JR.
Yo, this Cash. First things first, man. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel before I even get into this. But one of the things I want to say is I appreciate all our Patreon support. People have been supporting since we even got the tiers up to kind of even give you guys what we do with Patreon. So essentially what Patreon is a proud to pay campaign. And what it does is it helps us get gear, it helps us pay for subscriptions and a whole other host of things to be able to put the product together that you guys see and hear week to week. It's only me and my guy, Mr. Prez. We do this day in and day out. We prepare, we prep, and we want to give you guys something that you can be proud of. Listen, I know we going through hard times, and that's okay. We have tiers at $3, $5, and $10. Just go read the tiers. I don't want to explain it in detail right now, but if that's something that you're interested in and seeing the podcast grow, then we highly appreciate it. Even if you can't do that, what you can do is spread it by word of mouth, passing it on to a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. Look, we got the link here at the bottom. Go support us. We appreciate you guys if you can't do it right now. And we also appreciate you just viewing and whatever you can do in the future. All right, on behalf of myself and Mr. Prez, peace and love to y'all. Enjoy the pod.
All right, yeah, man. And with that said, man, we'll move on to the second artist that I personally brought to the table, and that would be Lyric Jones. The EP is called Closer Than They Appear. It's about 9 tracks, but again, a really quick listen, probably shorter, just shy of 20 minutes. And this young lady is phenomenal, and it's no wonder that she is co-signed by Fonte of Little Brother. If you guys don't know, anyway, Fonte of Little Brother co-signs, executive produced the album, and that's kind of how I came across it.
So that explains a lot because that's what I got when I was thinking of it. I was like, man, this feels like a lot Lil Brother. I know they had the one track with it, but like even her sound a little bit, falls in that little mold. So if you like Lil Brother, like I know you're gonna like love this right here.
Right, and I'm not trying to say she's like a female, but rapping and like Little Brother raps. No, I'm just saying that she fits that aesthetic and that type of, Justice League and all the different types of guys. If you know Little Brother and you familiar with Ninth Wonder and all that those guys kind of come from in their history and heritage, you know that if Fonte messes with her and his ability to rap, sing, and do so many different pockets, then this chick this woman had to be dope. And again, man, I let this ride straight through 9 tracks. I don't have any issues with any of the tracks. It's a good, probably saying
Good
the word
introduction.
wrong. Good introduction to her music, man. I don't see too many flaws on here. She went in a lot of different pockets to me as far as what she was rapping about. But of course, the track that I like the most is the one with Little Brother.
Little Brother one,
Yeah, called Cruising. Then she also has another one called Want to Stay that I like. And then the lead song Object in the Mirror as well. So those are the 3 ones I would say if you're going to check out Lyric Jones and you're skeptical about this review, it's a really good album. not taking nothing away from. She could really rap, and I think you guys should listen. I
So
guess
so far, we're gonna try to do this once a week. We're gonna give y'all a put on or whatever we're gonna get, or we're gonna give you a main listen that you should listen. We know a lot of albums and stuff come out, and we know y'all time is valuable. Y'all listen to us on the podcast, you probably listen to us going to work or wherever you checking us out at. But when you listen to music, yeah, you wanna make sure your time is spent well. So we go through the trouble of just skimming through all this music, and we'll give y'all best choices that if you ain't got that much time, you only got enough time for one album, this the one. So for Mr. Prez, it was JR, the Soulstice, and then for Cash,
it's Lyric Jones, Closer Than They Appear. So check those two joints out.